No onions, no tomatoes. We're back.
I have a confession.
What's your confession?
I actually like tomatoes.
Are you trying to kill our brand before it even gets off the ground?
Not big tomatoes, only cherry tomatoes.
Okay. Well, so now we have to be no onions, no
big
tomatoes. All right. Okay. Trademark.
Hey, Mary, can you make us a new shirt?
No, we need new shirts made, man. We need new koozies. Okay, welcome back. Hey, we're here. We're here for you because we're giving you guys what you want.
And giving you what you need.
Yeah, so we're going to redo that whole giving you what you need. Don't you think it's a little lame the way you say it?
Well, I guess we're still filming that.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, wait, we didn't cut that out?
No.
Okay. I know a lot of people will say that I'm probably lame, but that's another thing.
Lame-o.
I am lame.
Alright, here's the recap of episode 2
of Racing Wives, all right? So remember, you guys are going to be tuning in Friday, and it's going to be 9 o'clock Central on
CMT.
CMT. Again, man, I had to climb way up to find that thing, but I'm glad I found it. And I also found out they have some other good content, like the making of a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. Like, that's dope, right? Oh, now I'm lame. Okay. Let's continue my lameness. All right, episode 2, let's jump right in. Okay. All right, so after episode 1, we were like, okay, you know what? We think this is going to be okay.
We've been introduced to all the characters.
Yes. Then after episode 2, oh my God. This is the best. Because here's things that happen sometimes in these reality shows. You know that things are kind of like, oh, it's scripted and this and that. I mean, you can script things, but you can't. Did you yawn?
I did not.
Oh, okay. What is wrong with me?
He's the worst. And when I mean the worst, I mean the worst.
Gosh, man. All right, so anyway, you script these things. Now you're going to yawn for real. We're not going to retake this. This is hysterical. All right. But what happens is this. You can script things, but you can't, chemistry is something that you can't plan for, and I don't think you can fake it. There is chemistry, there is storylines, there is drama.
There's personality clashes.
Yes.
That's what I like to call
it. Or as the wizard, aka my therapist would say, conflict. All right, we had a lot of that.
That's the real reason for our hiatus.
And we really should have had a wizard. They need a wizard over there in Charlotte.
Yes.
Let's get into episode 2. We're going to start with round 2.
Ding, ding, ding.
Of Amber Balkin, the NASCAR driver, and Samantha Bush, aka Sammy. So Amber and Sammy, round 2. And I don't know if you guys remember, but round 1 definitely went to Sammy. So here we go, round 2. What happened?
So Sammy-O decides to say, hey, come over to Kyle Busch Motorsports for Fan Appreciation Day. And so it's an opportunity for the KBM drivers to have interaction with the fan, and they're signing things. And so there's a table set up, and the drivers are there.
Kyle's there,
Sammy's there, Noah Grayson is there at the time. And so Amber sits down at a table
at the invite of one of her fellow drivers.
Like, oh, here, sit here. But then she starts signing stuff and handing out the hero cards of other drivers and taking photos with people because some folks recognize her, and that's all good. And so then we meet Sammy's dad.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd meet that fella, but I want to go back to the signing. It was grand because she's signing things. She's signing shirts. She's signing the back of shirts. She's taking pictures, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I really didn't get it at first, but all of a sudden you see Sammy look down, and she's like,
"Dad, come here."
Yeah, her dad comes her dad over, and she's like, "Good."
Can you do me a favor? Can you go over there and get Amber and take her out of here? She is not supposed to be signing things.
Yeah, because she's not officially a KBM driver, so you don't want that. You don't want that people to make that assumption. It was great because just like Christina just illustrated, she never stopped smiling. Sam didn't. She was just like, it was like a
ventriloquist.
Yeah, it was.
Hi, this is Christina Weathers doing the report
Was
today.
it Rich Little Man? But anyway, that was great. So then she meets with Amber, pulls her into this conference room, and Amber doesn't even get it. Amber's just like, oh hey Sam, how's it going? Thanks a lot for inviting me. This is great. And all of a sudden,
Sammy goes into her, and it's all valid. If you thought I was going to have you come here inside, don't you think I would have gone over where to be, when to be, what? She goes, we didn't go over any of that stuff. So obviously you're not here to sign anything. And why would you think that? And this young girl is crushed.
Yeah, big old tears because Sammy told her, if this is the second thing and the second incident, and if this is how you conduct yourself and this is how you do business, maybe we won't be doing business.
Right.
And the girl knows, the lady knows, Amber, she knows that you don't get a lot of shots at a ride in NASCAR, especially for a top tier team like KBM.
Right. And so she's like, have I blown my opportunity here?
Yes, that's definitely what she was thinking.
Yeah.
So then that was bad. So round two again goes to Sammy. Okay, on to the Hamptons, the Hampton couple. It's this Kurt and Ashley Busch. He's got a practice green in the backyard by the poolside with a sand trap, a little mini sand trap, so you can chip balls out. And they're sitting there talking because Ashley's gonna have a dinner.
Yes.
And afterwards,
priceless.
Kurt goes, hey, you want to have a putting contest? And she looked him straight in the eye, like deadpanned it. What'd she say?
You want to lose?
No, she said you want to get beat.
Oh, you want to get beat?
And it was crazy because then Kurt went, oh, because hey, she's a competitive athlete. She is again a champion polo player, which I don't know where you play championship polo at. Do you play that in the inner city or in the country?
No, but man, she was playing. Remember, she said some connection with the royal family.
Yeah. But I mean, that's okay. So that's where they play. Okay, cool.
Royal.
Yeah. So that was cool. And then we got the story of Sammy and Kyle because they were actually racing. This was recorded, looks like back in May of 2018. So the Coke 600 comes around and Kyle Busch wins at that track, which ended up being his the last sanctioned track that's on the active circuit for NASCAR that Kyle had not won on.
And so he was able to check that off and become the first driver to win at all tracks.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for them.
And he got a big old ring. I mean, this thing, it was like a Super Bowl ring, yo.
Yeah. And so Sammy borrowed it for the show. She's like, bam.
Yeah. She's like posing things. She's like, winner. Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, so they're becoming my favorites.
They're our favorites.
Whit and Marielle.
So Ashley Busch decides to have this party for the wives and girlfriends and some of the drivers, and just like, let's get together for a girls' night. Kurt Busch wanted to go, but she said no, it's girls only. And so Whitney doesn't want to go by herself, so she's going to bring Muriel with her. And so Whit wants to look nice for this event, so she's going to get a spray tan.
Yeah, but she's not going to go to get a spray tan like by I don't know, a professional is going to be spraying like paint on you. They go downstairs like in a basement, and it was like a pea tent.
Yeah.
Like the little pea tents, and she's inside of that while Marielle is spraying this paint on her.
It was awful.
And Marielle thinks she's doing a great job calling herself a boss, and meanwhile the stuff is dripping down Whitwood's leg. It looked awful.
She goes, I'll be right back.
Yeah, she went in the shower and washed the stuff off.
She was looking like a Oompa Loompa.
Unbelievable. It was crazy. So anyway, they had that going on, and then there was a continuation of the, hey, with Marielle, don't leave me. Hey, we're buds for life, and everything's
Best
supposed
friends.
Yes. So they go to this dinner, and whew, you want to talk about personalities not meshing. Go
So
ahead and talk
Ashley
about it.
Bush is very reserved, and she even admitted on the first episode, whether I'm laughing or crying or whatever, my face doesn't change, and that's really true. Like
Yes.
she's very stoic and measured, whereas Wit and Muriel are just very vivacious.
Yes, and she also seems like a little stuffy, but I guess when you're playing polo with the Royals, I guess that's
Yeah.
what that happens.
You know, and you're not allowed to have a lot of.
polo. Like, where do you get a horse from? But, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I mean, I'm trying to.
Amy will lend you a horse.
Okay, all right. Where do you get that little hammer thing that they took out of baseball?
Maybe Walmart.
Okay, cool.
So anyway, so for a while, it's just Wit and Mariel and Ashley interacting, going on a tour of the house. She has Gucci pillows.
Did you guys know that Gucci makes pillows? Like, we saw them again
Gucci made?
at a NASCAR driver's house. Were Gucci pillows, cuz.
So anyway, then the other wives start.
Not from the outlets either. But I'm sorry.
And so then the other wives start to arrive, and Denny Hamlin's girlfriend.
Yeah. Babe. Yeah, he's still in married. I don't know, are they 2 kids deep too?
Good to do.
Okay.
I'm just saying, put a ring on it. And so the dinner party is interacting, and they decide to play a game.
Yes, the worst idea ever.
Worst idea. So someone writes down things, questions, and people to answer. They get to know you, type of thing. And so the last question that they ask is, and it's for Mariel has it in front of her conveniently.
The question was, do an imitation of Ashley, who's stuffy and stoic, and a polo player. And so Marielle's going to do that. Who has not been getting along with her the whole time, and then also is kind of mad because she thinks that they're going to steal Wit away from her.
Because Ashley said the house next door is available.
Yes, yeah. So Marielle proceeds to do.
Ashley first says, "No, let's see it. Let's see the impersonation of me." Okay, you asked for it.
Yeah. You asked for
a
a punch in the face. You're gonna get a punch in the face. The house is very nice. It's so luxurious. I have Gucci pillows. Would anyone like to play polo or look at my polo mallet? My mallet? Is it a polo mallet?
I think it is a
It's
mallet.
We're gonna have a putting green. We're actually gonna have a hole that's gonna go across the pool area.
And so everyone else's face are just like this.
Yeah. She asked for it though.
She asked for it.
Hey, you're gonna get what you asked for.
That's right.
So anyways, hey, that was the culmination of episode 2. So we're gonna have episode 3 because there's gonna be big time fallout because of that.
Yes.
Because now that's affecting Whitney and Whitney's relationships with the driver wives, because of course they're better than the brand models, because the brand models are just out for racers, which I guess the wives were like Fortune 500 members before they met.
Hey.
But before they met the drivers?
Yes.
Whatever, dude. Get over yourselves. I mean, I had enough with that. Brand, you can't be a brand model, be married to, what are you doing?
Alright, that concludes episode 2.
Over yourself,
Season
Sammy.
2.
Sammy,
No onions,
I went
no
to
big
Purdue.
tomatoes.
Oh, I'm so great.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.